how to never be brainwashed or manipulated ever again by anybody. This is really important. The only way to do that, is to learn how to raise your level of consciousness, which means you have to learn how to work with subtle energies, guys. And this does not mean, oh yeah, I already know how to do that because I'm an energy healer. I have 19 certification. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. You have to learn a way more elevated, a way to apply, understand, feel the subtle energies that are around you, moving through you at all times, that other people are projecting onto you at all times. There are subtle energies. Think of them as pieces of string or fibers. There are thousands of them at all times around you, moving through you, working around you with other people and things that you participate in. To work with subtle energies means you start to learn how to discern the difference between that energy frequency and this energetic frequency and then this energetic frequency. Your thoughts are energetic frequencies. Your emotions are energetic frequencies. Benson is carrying an energetic frequency. He just wanted to be off camera right now, so he walked away. But you're learning how to work with subtle energies. Now, this is what's really key. The way of truth, for example. This is one of the 20 universal ways of oneness. The way of truth has its own enlightened energetic frequency. When you can feel the way of truth and you start to work with the way of truth, you learn subtle energies and how to discern, what am I feeling right now? And you can pick apart all these different energies that are flowing through you. Again, like taking strings, different color pieces of yarn. Think of it that way. That might help. And picking up this color versus that color. You feel what this frequency feels like in your body. You literally learn how to feel. It has a tangible feel to it. It has a texture to it. It usually ignites an emotion that goes with it, that matches it, okay? Now, why this is so critical to learn this is because the way of truth, as I use that frequency as an example, you will then begin to never be brainwashed or manipulated. You will then begin to feel when someone else is speaking or teaching you or offering you something. Are they coming from the way of truth? Okay? So here's how the best cult leaders, religions, churches, here's how the best cult leaders in the world, how the best brainwashers of the world, how the elites of the world brainwash masses of people at one time. They so easily do it because they always give you a percentage of truth in their lies, in their manipulations. They always give you a degree of truth. Sometimes it's 20% true what they're saying. Sometimes they will give you like 90% truth so that you'll feel all warm and fuzzy, and then they start to drip in the lies and the poison. They'll give you just one little thing that doesn't feel right. And what do we do? What have we learned how to do with these types of leaders? Ignore it. Push it aside. Let me now focus on only what I want to feel good to me. There's your downfall. That's how you can be brainwashed. Because you're still looking for somebody to save you. You're still looking for somebody to coddle you and nurture you. You're still looking, this is a big one, for somebody to tell you exactly what you want to hear instead of what you need to fucking hear. Any true leader or teacher that is on this planet to help rise you up to a higher frequency, to help you eliminate the suffering in your life and your relationships, they're not going to tell you what you want to hear just because you want to hear it. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. They are also always going to guide you to connect to the power that you have within yourself. And they will teach you the art of subtle energies. You cannot raise your level of consciousness and be dumb and blind and clueless to how to work with energy. It doesn't work that way. We are nothing but energy. So, when a frequency has a certain feel to it, you could listen to a religious leader telling you, truth, truth, bullshit, demonic, satanic lies, let's mix that in. Truth, 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 bullshit, cult lies, satanic lies. Truth, 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 oh, let me drip some poison, You'll never know the difference because you don't work with subtle energies. If you go to a junk drawer in your house, there are things in that junk drawer that you need, that benefit you, that you use, and there's also shit that needs to be picked out of that junk drawer and thrown in the trash, right? Most people have a junk drawer. Think about that. Old dead batteries, why did you put them back in the goddamn drawer? They're dead batteries. They don't work. They're worthless. They're just crap, taking up space. They need to be taken out of there and disposed of, don't they? Guess what? All the energetic frequency in the form of teachings, in the form of what you're to pray to, you have to be able to open those drawers and say, look at this truth, truth, and truth in order to brainwash me and manipulate me into following you and doing all of your rituals that you say are holy, but are really mostly satanic. And I have fallen for it because I've been brainwashed. It is time to connect to my power and see all the lies, all the junk in the junk drawer that needs to be thrown in the trash, and actually step into your power and throw it in the goddamn trash. And stop using the excuse, but this is how I was raised, but this is my culture, but this was my religion, and blah, blah, blah. What excuses do you have to stay pathetic and small and in your suffering? Really? That's how you're gonna live the rest of your life, by choice to suffer? You're gonna choose more suffering? To listen to people lead you that are leading you to nowhere but the same hell on earth that they've created and you're trapped in? You want to get out of it. You have to learn to work with energy. Stop trying to change policies like that's going to do shit. Learn to work with energy so you can disconnect from the evil dark ones and you can expand the light, the love, the sacredness, the divinity that you actually are. Expand that from the inside out. Spread that on this planet to other people, to other beings, to nature, to earth itself, to animals that need you to wake up for real. Now is the time. And you came here to incarnate to be a warrior, to fight the spiritual war that we are in. And if you are not awakening to the light, the love, the beautiful, sacred, divine being that you actually are deep down inside, if you're not doing the warrior's work, then you literally are on the side of evil and you are helping their cause. You are making it harder for the light warriors on this planet to do what they're here to do. Which side do you choose?